It's low key 2-3. And we about to react to Finesse 2 times. It's a part 2 of one of my videos of Finesse Is Your Fault. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to it.
In the field, they have a time you have to surrender. But anyway, man, this gonna be my last live for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with social media at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Having a good heart got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Having a good heart got me fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga heart gonna get him zipped up in a body bag. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, man, I forgot where I was at. But anyway, long story short, I allowed this woman in my house. And she was jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? She was jealous and envious of her daughter relationship with me. And that she couldn't get out of me what she wanted her daughter to get out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so we about to break this shit down step by step. Apparently, Finesse moved in his girlfriend, mama, into their household. Apparently, Finesse, Sugar, which is Finesse's girlfriend, Sugar mama, I guess, got mad because Finesse stopped providing for her. Well, we gonna go ahead and get into that. So, let's get back to it.
I ain't no trick, cuz. Like, I ain't one of them.
But that's step one of why your ass in jail, bro. This is step one. Reason one.
Who just gonna give my money away? I don't give a fuck how many millions I got. I'm not giving no $10 and $20 and $30,000. I don't care about what other niggas doing. I don't care about what's the trend is. Buying Birkins and all.
Let me go ahead and get this straight out too. I fuck with Finesse, bro. That's why I'm making a video on this shit. And I ain't nothing to bash him. I ain't into that bashing shit. I say I call it how I see it. I fuck with Finesse. This is one of the reasons why I fuck with him. We ain't with all that tricking, spending 30, 40, 50, 60 bands on a female. Even if a nigga got it, just cause you bad, no baby, we ain't doing that. You gotta bring something to the table. We gotta see are you useful? Can you bring a nigga some money? Can you bring in some money some type of way? Can you lead a nigga to some money? Can you give a nigga ideas? Like, it ain't just me just giving you just cause you bad and you got a fat ass and some titties. No. That's why I fuck with Finesse. He preached that. You know what I'm saying? So, this ain't nothing to bash him, none of that. We ain't with all that. We just breaking this shit down.
Do all that. I'm sorry. And if me not being a trick make you not like me, then so be it. I've been locked up all my life. Ain't nobody did nothing for me. Ain't nobody gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like me because I ain't tricking, then baby, we ain't meant for each other. It's just simple as that. I can't do that.
I agree with that.
I sit up in the cell for years and years and years. Ain't nobody sent me nothing. And I supposed to get out here, get my millions. And just because you a bad bitch and you look good and your ass fat and your head fine, I supposed to just shower you with gifts and shit? No, man. No, motherfucker got to work for it. I work for everything I got. You know what I'm saying? So she mad because her daughter can't come into my life and shake me down. So the first time we have a situation, I put her out. I tell her, man, you can get the fuck on at my spot. I put her out. But the man in me, right? The man in me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm finna give y'all everything. I'm finna really break this shit down because people always be worried about Sugar and her kids. I'm finna tell y'all what's going on. People always be wanting to speak on why the other kids ain't there? Why the other kids ain't around? Get all the way down to the nitty gritty about this shit. Sugar mama is the real deal laws. The real deal police type shit. And
see, that's where you fucked up at too. If you know she the laws and you kicked her out that first time, her ass should have stayed out. Point blank period.
And the shit that she do shit to get you sent to jail or get you fucked off.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about this lady at first.
Yeah, you should
have.
You should have been got her up out the way.
I didn't know that.
On me.
She came around me. She came around me like an old sweet lady who who want to help and beat her so we can go handle our business and make those and do our bookings, and like she just want to be a part of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's how she came.
You know better, bro. You know better, bro. Everybody got a motive, bro. Everybody got a motive, and it's sad even older people got motives.
And I gave this woman a way out. I told this lady, look, you can stay here free. You got your own room. The kids got their own room. Bunk beds, TVs, toys, clothes, all that shit still at my house right now. Right now. You see what I'm saying? So I offered this lady an opportunity. I said, hey, say what? So I move this lady in. I get her own room. I tell her, man, hey, y'all can do what y'all want to do. Just help me out. Keep the place clean. You know what I'm saying? Keep the place clean. You know what I'm saying? You know, just that's it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm on the road and shit, so I'm busy. I let this lady stay in my house, man, and this lady laid on me like a dirty rag, man. She laid on me like an old dirty rag, man. She watching me and Suge business. She listening to everything me and Suge got going on. I'm thinking that I'm hipping her mama. I'm not thinking that I'm hipping somebody who's sitting around mad and envious and jealous of me like that.
That's the problem, bro. You got too many people in your house, bro. Grown-ass people, bro. You can't mix that, bro. You can't mix that, bro. Then that's her daughter. They gonna be all in your business. Like, you fucked up, bro. You should have not moved her in. If you was trying to help her, you should have just let her stay where she was at, send the kids over, send her some money, and keep it like that. Don't bring her into your household, because that's when problems going to start. Because she already living there for free. That's for one. And for two, she got too much free time on her hands. Like, okay, she taking care of the kids. Okay, cool. She might be cooking clean. Okay, cool. But besides that, she got too much free time on her hands. And then when you and Sugar going through stuff, she gonna butt her nose in it. She ain't got nothing else to do. And she feel like that's her daughter. And she feel like since she in the environment, she feel like she's entitled to be in y'all business. So that's the reason number two why you fucked up.
And playing sweet and playing cool. So the woman, man, this woman just fucked me off, man.
Nah, bro.
Man, this woman just treated me out my freedom. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Nah, bro, you tricked yourself,
bro.
You
My PO told me 2
did
years
from the
ago.
start.
She said, you smart. I like how you move. It ain't gonna be you to get you fucked up. It's gonna be somebody around you to get you fucked up. And when she told me that, it set on me. I'm like, so I had cut a lot of motherfuckers off. I'm like, nah, I ain't, you know.
You let that. Now, I'm gonna explain why. It's like she manifested that shit. Well, no, you manifested that shit because you believed it and you thought, okay, she right. And you let that shit in your spirit and you let it manifest. Hence, why this shit going on. Can't let shit like that manifest. You gotta have discernment. You gotta be able to be like, nah, he a fuck nigga, she a fuck nigga, they a fuck nigga, they fuck niggas. Cut them out. Feed them a long-handed spoon. Long-handed spoon. Don't bring them too close. You gotta have discernment. And you shouldn't have let that manifest in your thoughts. You should be like, I got discernment. I know how to cut a motherfucker off quick before it get too crazy. Still letting your PO tell you that and then letting that shit on you. But see, that's where niggas been in the system their whole life and call it institutionalized and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man.
Because if I'm around this nigga, he whatever. But I just can't believe this woman didn't really, so fuck all this. I'm gonna go and get to the point. Sugar ain't got her kids because of her mama. Sugar mama will take the kids, run off with them, threaten to call the police and tell them, I'm going to call the police and tell them you selling dope. I'm going to call the police and tell them she buying guns. I'm going to call the...
See, and that's why you shouldn't let her in your household. If you know you doing shit like that, why do you got her in her household? She use that against y'all. If you know you doing it. Now what you doing ain't right. Let's go ahead and start there. It ain't right. Especially if you rapping, you getting money. Like, why, nigga, why you still selling dope? But I get it. You feel me? Because I come from that environment. And it may not even be him physically selling the dope. Maybe his niggas around him. He may be friend, you know what I'm saying? His niggas, you know, or whatever, you know, they still getting it out the mud. So he gonna look out the best way he can, especially if they bring him, you know, he can make a little money on the side. But you tell them to keep that shit over there. Don't have nothing that could tie me back to this shit. You feel me? You still got that old lady in your business. And then Sugar, she should have been woman enough where it's like, man, I'm not finna let you take my kids. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm finna let you take my kids. I don't care, like, eat my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all fucked yourself over that shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, Sugar should have been like, nah, you ain't finna take my kids. If you is doing that, selling dope, you got that around, nigga, you need to have your own little spot. You need to have 2-3 spots where, okay, the main spot where your girl and the kids at, and then you need to have another spot where you can go handle the business at, where you keep that shit separated. Keep that shit separated from the household. So can't nobody know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you keep that shit separated. So that's another reason why you fucked up.
Police and tell them y'all got guns in the house. Because she know I'm on federal probation. Yeah. So this the type of shit, this the type of games that these women play. This the type of game that this woman playing with me. So I tell you, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Until we get this legal shit behind us, all this federal probation shit, let your mama keep the kids. Just make sure them kids straight. Go see them, go make sure they healthy, make sure they doing good in school, and send them bacon. Whenever you get a chance to...
Nigga say you need to be named, I got finessed 2 times.
The game your mama playing, I can't allow it around me because your mama is using these kids for bait. Your mama is using these kids for money. Your mama is you. So, that's why.
That's like, funny. Hold on.
That's why. But... I told her.
Brush it. Your name need to be finessed. I got finessed 2 times. That is funny.
What the fuck you call it? CPS, the Children Parliament Correctional, or whatever the fuck. I done dealt with them 2 times dealing with King. I'm not trying to be dealing with these white folk, man. I'm not trying to be dealing with these white folks, so I don't want these. So I tell Suge, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let mom do, man, listen. So, boom.
I'm finna fail.
Man, move her back in. She laying on me, y'all. She laying, check me out.
Back in, bro.
Been with Joyce. Joyce got him over there using them for information.
Oh, so he talking about
Joyce got him over there using them for his money. This old lady. You see what I'm saying? Got him over there using them for his bread and his information. You see what I'm saying? But since he can't do what he want to around me no more, that's why he ran away with Joyce. Because Joyce finna let him do what he want to do and say what he want to say. And
he can
sneak around Joyce. He can't sneak around me. I'm here.
Man, pause the damn shit. Pause this shit. So why this shit won't fucking pause? So fuck, that shit about to piss me off. Dang. I'm trying to stop cursing. King. Bruh. Keyword, you say you not letting him do what he want to no more. That was the problem. He came in doing what he want to do with you. When it shouldn't have not been like that from the jump. You should lay them ground rules down for the jump. But see, with you, Finesse, got out of jail, started getting some money. Cool. You ain't try to develop yourself as an artist, none of that. Or even just a nigga having money now. You try to put people on too fast, then you try to be a boss too fast, bro. Because what you try to do with King was some Birdman, Lil Wayne type of shit. You couldn't pull that off. Because first you trying to be a boss too fast, and then the shit you had King doing was not, no. Now we all know how King is. And we all know it's kids around in America that's in the hood that's doing bad shit. 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, 12 years old doing bad shit. You know, preteens, you know, doing bad shit. We know. King one of them kids, but and then it won't like no Bow Wow Romeo type of shit where you could like they 8, 9 years old, but you got them rapping about cool school shit. No, this nigga King rapping about some gangster shit. So what you should have waited. You should have got like a nigga that was like 15, 16 years old. Now they still a kid too, but they grown enough. 16, 17, they're grown enough. They're not like adolescent, like 8, 9 years old, like 10 years old, like King. They're teenagers, you know. So you can kind of finesse it a little bit with that. I ain't saying it's right. But you kind of finesse it a little bit with that. No pun intended. But King was just too young. Then he trying to be on some Birdman, Lil Wayne type of shit. In 2025, there's cameras everywhere, so you can't even, you feel, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And then, even with the Birdman, Lil Wayne situation type stuff, it was a group. It was the Hot Boys. And it was different. They was young, but it was different ages. Wayne was the youngest. Then Juvenile was the oldest. But Juvenile was grown. Juvenile was like 18, 19, some shit like that. He was still grown. Then you got BG. He like, what? He probably like, what, like 13, 14. Turk, what, probably like 13, 14, 15, 16, some shit like that. Wayne was the youngest, you feel me? It was a group, so they young, but it's different ages. So you got the oldest and you got the youngest and you got in the middle. So they could kind of look like, they could kind of be like, Wayne, what the fuck you doing? Nigga, it's just King. So you fucked up with that. And then like I said, like, you fucked up trying to be a boss too quick. It's just like with the baby. Shout out the baby. Like, he came in the game trying to be a CEO too quick, signing all these different rappers. And he should have just signed Stunner. Him and Stunner should have just ran it up. And then he should have just, once he learned everything, he should have just kept it copacetic. Once he learned everything with Stunner, keep it copacetic with Stunner and then sign other people. Instead of trying to sign all these different artists and you just, getting in it, like you starting to get money. And it ain't just getting in the game. Because a nigga can be in the game and not blow up until, 3-4 years he in the game. But you need to learn how to manage money, know how having money, know how it is to have money, know this, know that. And I feel like Finesse, you didn't do that. And you trying to sign a kid, think you doing the right thing, taking him out the hood, but no, you didn't do the right thing. It's only making him worse. And I feel bad for King because it's like, he a kid and he really don't know what he doing. Like, he really don't know, like, when he get older, like, niggas ain't really gonna fuck with him. I mean, niggas probably still gonna fuck with him, but, like, it ain't gonna be like, if he keep doing what he doing when he get older, it ain't gonna be the same type of outcome. I'm gonna just say that, and I hope he changed. I hope he changed for the better. But Finesse, you play yourself, bro. Play yourself.
I look at it as me, so I'm like, what? I tell King, come here. When King get in there, I said, God damn, my nigga, you just been bucking the shit out of me, ain't it? Man, sit your ass down, man. Like any other dad'll do. Like any other dad who don't play that shit'll do. Hey, man, sit your ass down, man. So now I'm finna have to get...
And then, why you trying to be daddy to a kid that ain't yours, bro? Like, what you should have did with King, bro, got him out the hood, okay? Sign him. If you like him, okay, sign him. And had his daddy with y'all 24/7. That way his daddy can look after King. That way his daddy, you just make sure the daddy and Lil King straight. You can get him into the daddy shit. Lil King a kid anyway. And let his daddy do it. That's what you should have did. Instead of bringing King by himself. But see, that's why I said you was on some Birdman type of shit. A lot of niggas like to give Birdman his flat, but let's keep it that Birdman a GOAT in this shit. He's still a GOAT. He still got hella game. He still respected. Finesse, nigga, you just a nigga got out of jail, got some buzz, and, took advantage of it. You ain't on that level yet. You gotta stump your feet in this ground first. You know, and I feel like you try to move too fast. But that's all for today, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on a 30-day run. You feel me? Gonna keep it going. We just gonna keep it going. We gonna keep getting to it. Keep doing it. You know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me constructive criticism. And low key 2-3. I'm out, man.